Alright, now we'll do the intro. Hey, just a quick note before this video begins. Next week, there will not be a new episode of Prison Break. Yes, I know we just did that recently, but that was because of Thanksgiving, and now this is because of Christmas. So next week, when I would be recording the next episode, falls in the week of Christmas, and I want to take some time off for Christmas. So we will be back in 2 weeks for episode 17. See you guys there. Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Prison Break. Last time on Prison Break was The Message, where Michael and Lincoln made a tape to have play on air, denouncing the company and everything. However, it was really just, aside from the fact that it was whistleblowing on the company, the main purpose was to try to contact Sarah, which did eventually work. She got the message and called a specific hospital where Michael and Lincoln were at, and they are planning on perhaps meeting up. However, Kellerman also got a call from Carolyn Reynolds, actually, and she was like, "Come home to me." That's not her voice, but that's just the voice I went with. And that is our sort of temptation for Paul Kellerman. In terms of the other stuff, Sucre stole an old man's car in Mexico, but he was like, nah, it's cool. Did we get anything of C-Note last episode? We must have. I feel like we did, but I don't know. We didn't get any of Teabag, but we did get Haywire. Haywire, who is still working to build a raft to sail to Holland, and he met up with Penny from The Big Bang Theory, and she was like, "Yeah, my dad abuses me," and he just went and killed him. So, yeah, I'll let you know if this becomes relevant to the plot at any point. Other than that, Mahone is still working to capture Michael and Lincoln. And he's been working on decoding the message and everything, and he's trying to figure it out and everything. And he eventually does, and I think he is on his way to the hospital now. So, yeah. That's basically that. As for other stuff this episode, for this video, it's kind of weird to draw attention to this, but you may notice I'm only wearing one shirt. You'd think I would have done this in the summer when it would be like 100 degrees outside. No, because back then I had proper air conditioning. The AC's on the fritz a little bit, and it's December in the west of the United States, which does not mean it's cold. So I've elected for only one shirt today, and of course this happens to be the shirt with the widest collar. So you can see all my hairy chested glory. Anyway, I just wanted to say that in case any of you noticed, because I don't normally just wear a t-shirt, so, yeah. Anywho, let's just go ahead and get right into this episode of Prison Break. Here we go.
Madam President?
I want you to come home, Paul, but not with those brothers running around the country.
Caroline.
Please bring them in, Paul, and everything can go back to the way it was.
Now, I know that's the actress, but it'd be hilarious if in the plot that wasn't Carolyn, and instead it was like some voice modifier or something to trick him. Now, this is going to be a bit awkward.
Sarah, we've got someone working with us now.
Meanwhile. Good morning.
I'll tell you what.
His fucking pajamas,
I'll
though.
go unlock the kids and make us all breakfast.
Go unlock the kids.
No, it's woman Patty from the Welcome Wagon Committee.
Call her and cancel.
I don't have her number. And if she shows up and I don't answer the door, she's gonna know something's wrong.
Yeah, the door that you boarded up.
It's no trouble.
I'll just kill her too.
Wakey, wakey, chillin'.
Don't worry, I'll get rid of her body with Deadly Queen.
Hi, Sarah. What's done is done. We all want the same thing. Good.
You didn't tell us shit.
Tell us you left her to die.
You need me. You need me. You know it.
Oh. Unfortunately.
Why do we need him? We have the key. We'll find out what it's for.
I can tell you what that key's for right now.
Yeah?
It's to a private cigar club.
Where?
Okay.
Chicago.
In Chicago. Where the president is. Okay, then.
We might need to divert our attention away from Schofield and Burroughs for a while.
There better be a good reason.
Because one of the other escapees just killed a civilian.
Patoshik.
We haven't cared about him.
Description was spotted running. I'll notify
I
headquarters.
didn't say headquarters. I said, are you not following direct orders?
Oh, I'm following direct orders, sir. Just not from you anymore. Everything goes through headquarters from now on.
Oh, fine.
Man.
Friend, it's one of those things that it's like, Mahone is an unhinged, almost loose cannon agent, but I want him to get everything he wants, you know?
Come on, the man is mentally ill. He doesn't know anything. He's not a threat.
It was one of Schofield's cellmates for a while. Schofield included him in the escape. Who knows what he knows?
Schofield and Burroughs are still out there.
Schofield and Burroughs right now. So, again, Patoshik goes. Take care of it.
It's not like he's hiding. Just send a couple people and you'll get him.
Brad, you don't look too good.
I helped you with Sarah Tancredi, and you were supposed to get me into AdSeg.
I tried. But your new warden, straight as an arrow.
Not like
I
the
might
last
be able
guy.
to do you one better than AdSeg.
Pardon? As in,
Found Schofield and Burroughs through
a
the
pardon?
Rush Hour, right? You just find those cons.
Ooh.
Only this time, you're gonna do it for me. I need a junkyard dog who's willing to do the ugly things it takes to bring a con to justice.
Kill him. Interesting.
Are you my dog, Brad?
Damn hell yeah, I am.
Yeah. It's either that or being someone's bitch. So.
This is Julie.
She's still awake. He's still awake. Surprised Lincoln isn't awake. She's not gonna try anything, is she?
It's never personal, Sarah. War never is.
Frank, quit. Just stop talking to her. Oh, shit. Wow. That was impressive, I must say. Just walked over and whoop. Got him. She may not try to kill him. Well, I mean, she may not kill him. Just, you know, make him feel. No, she definitely was going to kill him.
One of those! You get one of those.
One of those. You get one outburst.
Down, get down.
Me and the girls get together every Friday for book club. You ought to host it this week, and everybody can meet you.
Oh my god.
I'll see you then.
Oh.
Can't wait.
This ain't never gonna work here. Go pack your things.
People are too friendly.
We're moving.
Look how happy he is.
Don't stop me. I'm gonna eat this whole thing by myself. Huh?
Dude, you gotta tell her the truth.
Listen, I can deal with it.
How's $5 sound?
Okay, so hold on. Okay, sweet pea. Check, please. All right, nobody move.
What the fuck? Just some other crime happening.
I need to know exactly what you meant when you said you were gonna make this right.
God damn it, you get choked out
What's
once.
that noise?
What do you got, sweetheart? Huh? What do you got?
This guy looks like a discount Haywire. Ah! Trying to be a hero.
I'm not using. Which is actually quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, you're sober. You're clean. Because.
get that back.
You can't get anything.
The first thing they tell you when you take the job is never to fall in love with an inmate.
And I'm in love with Lincoln. No, I'm kidding. Aww. Man. Now don't go too far. Or wait. Are they... Don't go too far. You're on a train. Although, past the time. Okay. Cops. Oh, we're going to the roof. Man, train roofs make for great scenes. I could never do this, though. I am scared of heights.
Hey, I can't be in here.
Oh! Is this a stick-up? No, it's a science experiment.
On the roadblock. Man, I can't do that. Run it.
Oh my god. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Oh my god. Oh! Fuck your cars!
Brad Bellick, Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Oh my god.
Brad Bellick, FBI.
Go with that
Special
one.
Agent Brad Bellick, FBI.
Ooh, I like that.
Brad Bellick, I'm with the Bureau.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Brad Bellick, I'm with the Bureau.
Ooh.
I already talked to the cops, told them all I had to say.
So
Yeah,
that's
well,
what he
I'm
went
a
with.
local
I like it.
cop, I'm federal. How about I arrest you right now for hindering a federal investigation?
Ooh.
Are they gonna believe an agent with 15 years on the force and 3 presidential citations? Or a piece of white trash with a juvie record?
Ooh, damn.
I didn't ask him to do it.
He's good at
But in case
this.
you haven't noticed, I ain't exactly broken up over my dad's death.
Nuh.
Why can't you just leave this Bateau shit guy alone?
I'm on my way. Keep him there. Alone.
Alright. Brad finds. Mahone kills.
But my little girl right here, she's sick. And she's gonna be left alone. And I can't let that happen. So can you please let us go? Please. Okay. Go on.
Not you.
You're coming with me. Go on. Move.
Okay. I want you to stay right here, okay?
What if she, like, gets hit in the crossfire or something?
You will be in prison for the rest of your life. You believe me on that.
Nuh.
Unless you want your daughter to see you die.
Move.
Bring, come on. Oh, yes! I was about to say he's army. Come on. Oh. Oh. Ah! He's such a strong man, too.
Who did this? I did.
The people. Yes! Wanted man or not, he's a hero. Meanwhile, oh, he made a nice tent for himself, too.
Haywire!
Boo!
Do you hear me? Get up to the next station.
Oh, they're fucking out.
Freeze! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Let us see your hands. Turn around!
They were fake jumpers.
Train company. No. Come on.
Oh, they all swapped clothes.
Jump and run.
Oh, brilliant. And meanwhile, is Haywire gonna die here? I kind of want him to keep going for the rest of the show. I want, like, a spin-off of him actually, like, getting to Holland. He, like, goes up through Canada, onto Greenland and Iceland, down to the UK, and into Holland.
No problem, I got this wingnut tree.
What if he jumps? I mean, if he jumps, job done.
Caroline,
Paul, where are you?
did you send the police?
No, of course not.
Then how did they
How
know?
did they know I was on that train? Where did we spend my 35th birthday?
What?
The restaurant. Where was it? You remember?
Don't be ridiculous. I have to go.
Do not hang up.
I have to go.
Oh my god, please be Bill Kim in a wig.
Hey, tell Bill Kim that he just screwed up. Big time.
Paul.
Ah, I knew it. Get fucked, Bill Kim. Oh man, I knew it was a voice. Oh great, witnesses.
I don't want to go back to prison.
Well, you're not gonna.
I want to go to Holland.
It's not what I expected to hear.
Yeah.
But you can't go there, son.
Just turn around and keep thinking about Holland.
I just want to go.
Just close your eyes and keep thinking.
You're in a tough spot. You feel trapped, you got no options, and caught in a situation where you have no control.
Did you hear about the human's ability to fly? Maybe you can try to fly to Holland. Go on, jump and try.
But run where?
I just want to go.
There's a way out.
Jump.
I want to go now.
Oh my god. Is he...
It's okay.
Did he just convince him to jump? Oh no! Oh!
I'm out before. Me too.
Aww. They can start a new life as this one ends. And that's 3 down. Wow. Oh boy, oh boy. So, the Fox River 8. The Fox River, technically 10. Technically 10. Let's go over it. Charles Westmoreland, otherwise known as D.B. Cooper. Dead. Deceased. Manche. Imprisoned again. John Abruzzi. Deceased. David Tweener Apolskis. Deceased. Charles Haywire Patoshik. Deceased. That leaves us with... C-Note, what was his name? What was C-Note's? It was like Franklin, wasn't it? It wasn't Benjamin Franklin. Or wait, it was Benjamin Miles Franklin, wasn't it? Or am I thinking of something completely different? I don't know. C-Note. Active. On the run. Teabag. Theodore Bagwell. Theodore Teabag Bagwell. On the run. Currently moving. Fernando Sucre. On the run. Currently in Mexico. He's kind of got the best of anyone. Lincoln Burrows. Michael Schofield. Still active. That's 10. Of the 10 people we started with, even though it is the Fox River 8, we started... The escape was going to be 10 people. We just lost 2 of them immediately. Of the 10, only 5 remain. you know, I was really hopeful. I was really hopeful that they just would never get Haywire. Because that would just be hilarious, you know? That would just be absolutely hilarious if they never got Haywire. Like, I wanted it to be like, we get to the end of the show, and someone's like, wait, we forgot about Haywire! Cut to him just in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean on a boat with a dog skeleton next to him. Oh, that's horrifying, but oh man. It's so interesting too, because they made him kind of sympathetic at the end, you know? They kind of made him sympathetic at the end, where, like, you do kind of feel bad. You do kind of feel bad about it, but you had to go. And at the same time, it is Haywire we're talking about. I don't feel too sympathetic about it. What an interesting character. Like, a character who, at first, just sort of serves as a... Not a hindrance, I guess just an obstacle in the prison. The fact that they kept him going... Like, they didn't need to bring him in on the escape. And clearly, they weren't planning on anything huge for him, you know? They weren't planning on something huge like, oh, he joins the group, he's with them the whole way, basically. Like, no. Pretty much immediately, as soon as they get out of the prison, they ditch him, and he's on his own until now. You know? So, it's an interesting choice to keep this character going with no relevancy to the plot. You know what I wonder? I wonder if they came up with Fox River 8. Like, oh, Fox River 8, that sounds good. But then they were like, well, like, they accidentally, like, miscounted. And they were like, no, wait, it'd be the Fox River 7. And they're like, well, that doesn't sound as good. Make it the Fox River 8. But that means we need one more person in there. Do we let Manche does get across or anything? It's like, no. Let's go with Haywire. You know, I bet, like, the actor was, like, really, like, fun to be around, you know? Like, I don't know. They probably were like, yeah, we like this guy, so let's just keep him. Let's just... To keep the Fox River 8, let's just send him there, too. And we'll just film some goofy scenes of him every so often, you know? Maybe. That'd be kind of funny. Alrighty. So, let's go ahead and talk about some of this stuff. First off, Teabag. You know, it's unnerving and uncomfortable. But it's kind of fun. Like, just watching him so desperately try to keep this family together is very interesting to watch, you know? Now, the thing is, though, that I will admit this isn't as interesting as the rest of the stuff he's had in Season 2. I think, okay, Teabag, I think, is perfect when he's kind of, you know, on the back, you know? Maybe that didn't come out right. That didn't sound right either. I think Teabag works best when he's sort of just the rogue element, you know? Like, when everyone else is doing their thing, and he just comes in, like the wily man that he is, and, you know, him, a skinny dude. This dude is skinny, and he doesn't have one of his hands. And the fact that he can be the perfect foil for everything, you know? he is such an incredible foil that you're kind of sitting here like, well, yeah, it works, but he works as a foil, you know? And that's, you know, why they kept bringing him in season 1, because he's the perfect foil to Michael, you know? Despite the fact that we already have that. It's Mahone. But T-Bag has always been the ultimate sort of, you know, the one who can mess everything up and then work everything to his advantage. You have all these guys, and they are so smart. But the fact that he can beat every single one of them in some way or another is great. You know, from joining the group, you know, keeping, you know, staying in the group, taking out John Abruzzi, you know, stealing the money for himself, you know, getting the map so that only he has the map, stealing the money for himself, even besting, you know, killing Roy and framing Brad. You know, like, all of that is so incredible that he can do that. But now, I will say, a part of that is lost because he's in complete control with this family, you know? And I love how, after everything with whole, you know, Patty and how friendly she is and stuff, is like, we are going to have to move. We are going to have to move. So, yeah. So that's interesting. Let's see. The next thing to talk about would be C-Note. C-Note and the guy. First off, C-Note, at some point he has to tell Dee Dee. At some point he has to do it. Just be like, look, I'm sorry, but I lied to you, and your mother's been arrested. And that's rough. That's very rough. Watch, you know, it would be hilarious, though, we get to the end of the season, she busted out of prison by herself. She's the Fox River 1. That would be hilarious, too. She busts out of Fox River by herself and then meets up with him. And it's like, you are useless. That'd be hilarious, but I doubt that'll happen. But he needs to be honest with his daughter, you know? So, yeah, that's pretty rough. But then the whole situation with the dude was interesting. This guy who looked like he was kind of tweaking a bit, you know? And I like how Cino was handling that, you know. He was letting this guy get what he wants, but not go any further than that. And I like that at the end, you know, he did step up to try to save that woman, and it worked. And then those people did repay him, you know. She, obviously, the woman who was taken hostage, led him and Dee Dee out the back door. And then the one guy stepped up to say that he took on the criminal. That was really good. Even though he confessed in front of all of them, I'm a wanted man. But they saw, like, this is a good man trying to look after his daughter, and he just saved us. And he didn't need to. He could have walked out of there, but he came back and saved us from this guy. So that was good. I like that. Well, we got Bellic. I like that idea of, you know, how, because I've sort of said it's like, okay, so Brad's kind of out of the plot now, which is interesting, but I like that Mahone uses him, gets him out of Fox River in order to start tracking down people. So basically, I mean, he's not sending Brad to kill him, but he's sending him basically almost as an unofficial off-the-books agent, you know? As a mercenary that works directly for Mahone. So he finds them, keeps them, Mahone comes in and makes sure that they end up dead. And that happened with Haywire, which was interesting. So, yeah, went up there. And honestly, yeah, I was like, well, I don't think he can just kill him because then everyone's here. And it's like, and then as it kept going, it's like, and I know I know, here's me being an asshole. I was joking that entire time, just think about the rabbits, think about Holland, and it's like, have you tried flying to Holland? Why don't you try that right now? Jump, I know I was joking about that like an asshole, but I like that, I like his conversation. I like how he weirdly, kind of almost connects with Haywire, and he's like, yeah, I get it. You want to run from everything. Trust me, I get that. You want to leave everything else behind and just go, And I like how he does actually connect with Haywire, and of course then, though, that leads to Haywire just jumping. And he didn't try to, like, make it look like he was like, no, don't do this and stuff, but who the fuck is going to believe the witnesses, The guy jumped, nothing to be done about it. And that is the end of Haywire. And interesting enough, too, it also, when they cut down to Bellic, honestly, I think that's when it hit him what's happening, Like, I feel like he was like, Jesus Christ, I thought we were supposed to arrest them, not kill them, So I'll be curious if there's any, like, fallout from that. I don't know. There might not be a ton of fallout because I think he wants to, stay out of Fox River, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, Bellic, this is what you're doing. You are finding the remaining Fox River 8 so that Mahone can kill them, And it's also fucking interesting that it's like, Mahone, when he calls Kim, and he's like, Patoshik, he's a nut job. He's not going to say anything. He doesn't know a thing, And Bill Kim, which, to his credit, this does make sense. You can't take that chance. So I understand why Bill Kim wanted him dead. And it's just like, look, he was a cellmate with Michael Scofield temporarily. He was in on this escape for a reason. It's like, because Haywire just put himself in there, because he friggin' just joined in at the last second. Like, no, he didn't know anything, but you understand why Kim would do that, So, yeah. But let's talk about the other thing to talk about with this, which is the gang. So we have a reunion between Kellerman and Sarah, and that went about as well as you would expect. And yeah, I like how they don't even show it. They just sort of, walk around. It's like, oh, nothing personal, passes the passage. They just both put him up against the wall. It's like, you didn't fucking tell us that you left her there to drown, So yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, so the key is to a box in a cigar club in Chicago, which is interesting. So presumably that box has the thumb drive with the conversation they need to prove that Terrence Steadman was still alive, So that's pretty interesting. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Now, you would think though that, if they were looking all over for this thing, they would have looked in that cigar box, Maybe the cigar box, or the box in the cigar club, maybe it just has this, maybe it has a clue to find it, But I don't know, you would think that they would have looked there, but I don't know, maybe it's off the books, maybe nobody knew he went there, I don't know. So yeah, so there's that, there's them on the train, not personal, nothing personal. That was definitely interesting. I mean, Kellerman, here's the thing. Even when he's on our side, he's kind of a douchebag. But now he's our douchebag, Like I really do like Kellerman now, which top 10 character reversals. I really like Kellerman now. It's so interesting. But yeah, just him and Sarah, it's all that tension there. Which, tension, that's already there from Michael and Lincoln, and adding on Sarah then, too. It's just crazy. And yeah, she just tried to kill him, And I like how she says, look, I'm not using right now. It's she is actually, she's clean right now. Because she has to be. There's no no getting drugs while she's on the run. I mean, well, maybe she could if she really tried, but she's not trying, you know? That's the thing. So that's pretty interesting, and just her just sort of evaluating everything of like, you know, I'm on the run, you know, everything's gone to hell. I just tried to kill a man, and I'm completely sober, you know? And, you know, 3 weeks ago she was a doctor, you know? So it's all just insane. Oh, goodness. I doubt you heard that, but the whole house basically started to rattle. There's a wind advisory in effect for, like, the next 5 hours, so it's very, very windy outside. Anywho. But yeah, I also like how she kind of confessed to being in love with Michael, which is interesting. I mean, the man's so damn charming, you know? He's charming. Her hair is cute. It all works, you know? It all works out. But yeah, that the budding romance between the two of them is very interesting. And so we had the whole thing of Carolyn, and man, at the beginning, I'm getting better at calling stuff, you know? Between this and a recent Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood reaction, go watch the 4th episode of that. That shit was crazy. But anyway, but yeah, just immediately in the recap, I called it like, what if that's just a voice? You know, like they're using a voice modifier to make it sound like her. And sure enough, Kellerman figured it out because Bill Kim's a fucking idiot, trusting the police. And it's like, well, how would the police have known that we were there? You know, unless either Carolyn or whoever is impersonating, you know, told them, you know? And yeah, I just love how he says, like, look, whoever you are, tell Bill Kim that he screwed up. And it just cuts to him and he's like, God damn it. It's like, I just love the incompetency of Bill Kim. Like, I feel like that should be like the name of a video essay. The incompetency of Bill Kim. Something like that. I want a video essay about that. I don't want to do it myself, so someone should do that. Someone should do an entire video essay about how Bill Kim is stupid. That poor actor, though. And I said this last season about Kellerman, but that poor actor... Now, first off, he's doing a brilliant job. Like, none of this is his fault. It's all the writing. And they're writing him to be stupid. They're doing all of this intentionally, that he's an idiot. But... man, the next time I see this actor and he fucking smiles again, like, he better be really fucking charming. Because, just that face, it's burned into my retinas, you know? So, and it's this is the exact same thing I said last season, where I was like, oh man, fucking Kellerman, I hate that guy. The next time I see this fucking actor, I mean, I'm gonna know it's a different character, but still I'm gonna be like, I don't fucking like you, just because of how much I don't like Kellerman. It's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. Oh, I love it. Which does make me curious, season 3, are we gonna start liking Bill Kim a lot more? I don't know. I don't know if they can pull that off again, you know? But we'll have to see. But anyway, yeah, so we are now in Chicago, off to the cigar box, and yeah, at least now we know no more temptation from Paul Kellerman. No more temptation for Paul. He is now committed, so yay. Yeah, and Haywire's just fucking dead, so there's that too. But that is basically it. Another good episode. We'll have to see... Oh, no. Actually, something I should have mentioned at the beginning of this episode. Whoopsies. But next week, there will not be a new episode of Prison Break. Yes, we are doing this again. Because next week, for me, is the week of Christmas. So I'm taking some time off. So next week, there won't be a new episode of Prison Break, unfortunately. We will be back in 2 weeks for episode 17. So with all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time in 2 weeks. Take care, and Merry Christmas. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around to any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Prison Break reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you're going to go check out any of those. See you guys later.